Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between.
What?
Yeah, what?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi,
So we've had this idea since
A kind of
before we
crazy idea.
since before basically we started YouTube, and this was literally one of the first videos that were like, hey, we should do this. This would be really cool, and it never happened, and we're
It
8 months or so in.
never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. But the idea that we had was like your Disney movie,
Yeah.
and we're not meaning like your favorite, but the Disney movie that basically kind of shapes who you are as
Hooked, yeah.
well, like whether you realize it or not, the movie that basically turns you into who you are today, or resonated with you on such a subconscious level that it may not be your favorite, but it's the one that, like, you look at it and go, yeah, that explains who I am today.
So which of us are we doing today?
We'll start with you, Davey, because
Okay.
I think it was your idea.
Yeah. No, it was. But,
And your movie is like known.
your movie. Well,
We'll get to mine later.
we'll ask about you later. We'll do another video of it.
But so, what is your Disney movie, Davey?
My Disney movie is the great, wonderful, beautiful film Tarzan.
Yeah,
Uh,
by Disney.
by Disney. Because there are a million Tarzans, and Tarzan is an incredible not ancient, but like very old
Ancient to America.
very old legend that has existed for a very long time. But Disney's take on it is just kind of incredible, and the social commentary that they do with this movie,
And the music.
I haven't felt since until like Zootopia, like, because Tarzan very much is also kind of about racial acceptance.
Yeah.
Also,
On
and,
a
like,
few different fronts.
yeah, on a lot of fronts, because it's not just like the apes accepting Tarzan. It's also Kerchak learning that not all humans are poachers. Like that's the one that's really deep seated.
And Tarzan coming back into humanity.
Yeah, that one too.
To swiftly leave it again.
Yeah, but like just the way it
There's some social commentary right there. But.
Yeah, but I closed the lid. The way
Why is it not coming out?
the way it's handled is just so perfect and so really well done. Like the obvious one, of course, is Kerchak doesn't like Tarzan because he's a person. Like that's
You're pink.
yeah, that's like the obvious thing. But when you get to thinking about why, you kind of understand. Like when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, Kerchak's a dick. And I'm like, not in so many words because I was a child, but like,
And
just
your mother wouldn't allow that in your
yeah,
house.
I'm just like, Kerchak's an asshole. I hate Kerchak. He's the worst character. But like, Kerchak's kind of the best character, actually. Like, he's not the best character, but he's
One of the
very deep. Because like, when you think about why, like, when you actually listen to Kala, because as a kid you want to be like Tarzan, and like, I just don't understand him. He doesn't like me just because I'm a person. It's not cool. He'll never get me. And as a kid, you're just like, you identify.
Yeah, it was the 90s.
Yeah. And like,
That too.
as a kid, you identify with that. You're just like, yeah, my parents never understand me. They don't know what I am. But when you start to actually listen to what Kala says and like look at it from Kerchak's point of view, the only people he's ever encountered have been there to kill him. And it's hard to overcome a prejudice like that, because
Sounds familiar.
at that point it's not a prejudice, it's a self-defense. And it's hard to overcome that, but at the same time it makes you a better person when you can finally overcome that. And he finally does, but it kills him. Like, he has to be there on death's door to finally understand that not all people are bad. And it's we all know people like that. Like, we all have, like, a racist grandpa who, I mean, we don't necessarily all have one, but a lot of people have one.
Yeah.
Have a racist grandpa who you're just like, oh, he's old, he'll just never get over it. But,
well, it's also a generational thing, but
it's a generational thing. But, like, I feel like you're underestimating the capabilities of human beings at that point. Like, they can if you teach them.
Yeah.
And Tarzan was the thing that finally taught Kerchak that not everyone is what they are just because they are that, if that makes any sense. And I think also Tarzan learning that just because I'm like these people doesn't mean I'm like
them.
These people. And that is also just so cool. And the music
that's what shaped you the most.
Yeah, my mother has told me that, you know, you're a product of the 90s when you're a fan of Elton John because of Lion King and you're a fan of Phil Collins because of Tarzan. I am both of these. Like, it's the music is just so percussive. It's just, and the message behind it is really, really cool. Like, it fits the film so well, and the lyrics just click really hard. And I mean, it's sometimes movie soundtracks, you're just like, meh, it goes well with the movie. But I listen to this music in my car, like, all the time. I love that
Phil
music.
Collins also has to make a living.
Yeah. Yeah, and, like, but
they're really good.
It's
a good living.
It's just really, really good, percussive, very instrumental, to the plot music. And it's just works very, very well. And that first scene with You'll Be in My Heart just really hits me every time I watch it. It's like, it's this mother that has taken in this child just because it's, at first you think it's because she lost her child. But it's really because she understands that no child deserves to be abandoned.
No child left behind.
Like, this child, and she probably has the same experience with people that Kerchak does. But she doesn't see a person, she sees a child. She doesn't see she
sees a baby.
She doesn't see the...
Who was soon to be eaten by a cheetah.
Yeah. She doesn't see...
Or leopard. Whichever one.
The species or race or whatever that has oppressed her for all these years, that has hunted her species to the brink of extinction, that has really caused so much pain and suffering for her family. She doesn't see that. She sees a child. And that's amazing. Like, the way that is captured in the story and in the animation and the way it's done, it's just incredible. And because I saw it so early is why it shaped me so much as a person. But it also really taught me never to judge someone just because of what they are. Like,
I was about to ask, like, so now that you've gone off on this, how does that make you feel?
it makes me feel good. Like, that the message that this movie has makes me feel like there's hope for everyone. 'Cause...
Except Clayton.
Except Clayton.
Except the greedy white man.
Yeah. No, like, it just makes me feel like there's hope for everyone, and there's hope for everyone to accept everyone. 'Cause this movie's really about acceptance. And I think the thing that, like, what I see in my day-to-day life that this movie shaped me, that I can see that this movie shaped me by, is just in accepting people. I never judge someone by the color of their skin, their sexual orientation, their political views. I am a hardcore liberal Democrat, but I do not automatically turn off Republican views, because I know that we all want the same thing for this country. We all want to prevail as a society. We just have different ways of going about it. And I understand that somewhere in the middle is where we'll find what we need.
We just need people
who understand and compromise, and that kind of gets off into a whole different political argument. But this movie, the core in that is learning to accept the other side, to accept other people, to accept other points of view, to accept things that are different.
And what makes Tarzan, like, even interesting in that sense, like, Tarzan sees both sides. Like, he sees both the good in people, the bad in people, and the in-between of where he is.
And Tarzan is kind of that middle ground between humanity and the wild world. Like,
and that too.
When he interacts with Jane, he's like, and in Strangers Like Me, he's like, come with me now to see my world where there's beauty beyond your dreams. You can feel the things I feel right now with you. Take my hand, it's a world I need to know.
Oh.
That's so key to what this film is about. Like, it's about, come and see my world. You need to understand where I come from before you can truly understand who I am, where I'm coming from emotionally, where I fit in this world. And it's just a beautiful movie. Like, it moves me to my core every time I see it. Partially because of nostalgia, but partially just because it's an incredible film. Like, it's beautifully animated. It's so pretty. And the music's great, and the story's great, and it's one of the great Disney films, and honestly my favorite Disney film. And I don't know, it's incredible.
Well, yes, but I think that'll do it for this video. But what we're wanting to do with this is basically tell you our thoughts on movies that have shaped us, and we'll also bring in
we're gonna bring
the
in
other guys and other
guys.
people, and like ask them about it. Like ask them about it, like what they think it is, and
I'd like to get my mom on here, like not over here, but like on a video, because hers is Mary Poppins, and I kind of want to talk to her about that.
Okay,
but
we'll do mine here in a little bit. I'll probably have to go on stream because it's getting about that time.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think of Tarzan. Let us know what your Disney movie is.
Yeah.
And
if you do have it, we'll bring you on.
yeah,
Because we have no barriers.
If you're
Except that
around,
door.
if you're around here and want to come on the show and know us, you know, we'll ask you what your Disney movie is, and you can
Yeah.
you can be driven nearly to tears like I have today several times.
From nostalgia and gut-wrenching Pixar beauty.
Yeah. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. Thanks, everybody, so much. Take it easy.
Goodbye!